Shush, please.
Yo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 29 excuse me, good God, the 29-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, he got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes King, too cold in the building, bro. What's good?
What's good is, man, you didn't forget your age because I thought you forgot how old you was again. But nah, other than that, man, what's good with y'all, man? Daddy duties. I was on daddy duty last night, so we could not do a show. But we gonna knock out this prediction show real quick for y'all, and we gonna talk about a little bit what happened last night as we go along, man. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off, man, because we got 10 matches that we know of. That's for the main
Yeah.
card.
Yes, sir.
Not even gonna try to even think about the pre-show. Like I'm not even gonna think about that. We're gonna focus on the main card. What's up, Lonnie?
Lonnie,
We're gonna
yeah.
focus on the 10 matches that were announced, made official for Forbidden Door. But to start off the show, man, we got the Battle of the Brothers. We got the Guns versus the Hardy Boys. Thanks to some shenanigans from Bullet Club Gold, I guess a little bit of a payback for the Guns helping out last week. They ended up getting a victory over the Hardy Boys. And then, of course, there was a beatdown that happened. We had FTR come out to try to, help things and even things out, but they were still outmanned. And they needed just one more person. And that one more person was CM Punk. And then, therefore, we got a 5-on-5, I believe, for Collision this Saturday with these guys. But that was a nice way to start the show, man. Then we also got a concession stand street fight.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett and Mark Briscoe, and it was everything that it was supposed to be. A shenanigans.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. The best part about this whole thing was Papa Briscoe choke slamming Jay Lethal through the damn announcer table, and then going in
Yeah.
there and then putting work to everybody before Karen came in and gave him that low blow. But other than that, man, it was the usual shenanigans of this type of match. But Mark did end up getting the victory. And then, of course, man, we got the LaSex guys. They beat it up AR Fox and Action Andrade, and it was one other person. I didn't write down their name. But they ended up winning, and Kazawa Suzuki, who is now going to be a part of Forbidden Door, because those three, the LaSex guys of Sammy Guevara, Jericho, and Suzuki, they put out a challenge to Sting and Darby Allin and one more person. Sting came out, they accepted the challenge, and therefore, man, you know what? We're going to go ahead and predict. Give me a second. I thought I had enough paper. I didn't have enough paper. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and predict on this first match right here, and it's this trios match of the LaSex guys, Jericho and Suzuki, versus Sting and Darby Allin, and one other mystery person that we will find out on Collision Saturday night on what's going on. But yeah, man, bro, give me your thoughts, man. Who you got?
You know what? I kind of want to say LaSex got some Minoru Suzuki, but I'm going to go with Sting, Darby Allin, and the mystery partner. Got to.
Yeah, I feel you.
In the words of LA Knight, yeah.
I feel that, and I agree with that. I don't see this winning. I see the loss fueling the tension between Sammy and Jericho, which is fine. It's time for Sammy to move on, from Jericho, do his own thing. I mean, he's been doing his own thing. It's not like he hasn't been doing anything. He's been doing a lot. He's really been doing a lot. But it's time for him to really, really branch off and to do his own thing.
Right.
Next up, man. So we get Adam Cole. He comes out basically calling MJF a coward for not accepting the 5 extra minutes, and lets him know that MJF, man, if you want to be a fighting champion, you want to be the best champion, you got to take on all comers. You don't duck nobody. You don't keep ducking people because that makes you great. No, that makes you look weak. That makes you look like a coward. Of course, MJF had a problem with that. He still didn't give Cole the rematch, but we find out these two are in a black tag eliminator match, and they got to come somehow together and become a great team, which I doubt. So I don't expect really much from that. But that'll probably just fuel their one-on-one, in which eventually Cole will get his rematch. But Tanahashi made an appearance, and he let it be known that he was also not feeling MJF's cowardness and that he wants him to show up and challenge. And then, of course, MJF is kind of blowing it off again, but it's been made official. It will be MJF versus Tanahashi. So with that being said, I'll go next. I think we all know where this is going. It'll be a nice match, something good, but I don't see MJF losing. I can say the same for you.
Yeah. Nah, MJF, he not losing. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a barn burner. It's gonna be a banger, but nah, man, the devil retaining.
Yeah. I definitely can see that, man. Next up, man, we got a tag team match of Orange Cassidy with the Ring of Honor Pure Champion Shibata versus Zack Sabre Jr., who is the IWGP Television Champion, and also Daniel Garcia, who's a former Pure Champion winner. These guys had a great tag team match back and forth. Obviously, it was kind of almost a prelude to what we're going to end up getting, which is a four-way for the AEW International Championship. Once again, that boy Orange Cassidy is just putting on. My man is just going nonstop. I have no problem with it. He's going to be in the ring with three other guys that's definitely going to show up and show out. Bro, your thoughts on the tag team match, and then give me your it's a fatal four-way. Let's just say the winner gets 2 points because there's four guys. One guy, you pick one guy, that guy gets you 2 points if they win. Give me your thoughts on the tag team match, and then give me your prediction on who you think will win.
All right, so before I give my prediction, run over the teams one more time.
It was Orange Cassidy and Shibata versus Sabre and Garcia. That was the match on Dynamite. That was the match on Dynamite. Like, what did you think of the match?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. My mind is
no. They're facing in a fatal four-way, but they had. But on last night, it was a tag team match. What you think of the tag team match?
Hey, my boy Daniel Garcia, man. He came out yesterday. I don't know what the hell. His little dance was. He tried to mock Orange Cassidy. Yo, dude, I will say this. I like the match a lot. Orange Cassidy again is proving why he is the All Atlantic champion. Orange Cassidy has, without being too long winded, when he had the opportunities at the world title and he didn't get it, it's like, damn, how many opportunities is this guy going to get for a belt and lose and people still buy him to be credible? And then he finally got a chance to become the All Atlantic champion. All the pieces fell into place, and this guy's been literally, a lot of his matches are really good, and then even the ones that aren't the best still aren't terrible. Like, they're still fairly good. So, you ain't gonna knock him out the park 100%. But to be in a ring with a guy like Daniel Garcia, a sports entertainer who is a hell of a wrestler, man. Dude, them two, they clicked. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I feel like it had the right amount of wrestling, the right amount of BS, if you will.
Yeah, no, most definitely. So, just like I said, we kind of got a glimpse of it for this Sunday with the fatal four-way. Now that we know that's what that's going to be,
right.
Give me your thoughts, man. Who you think is going to win? I mean, there's an option. There's an option to this. I mean, a lot of people probably feeling like it is obvious, but there is an option to this. We do feel Cassidy could lose. We do feel like that's coming. He's been on a hell of a run. There's no shame in when he loses, because right now it's like, man, who can and who will? So, give me your thoughts real quick, man. Who you got?
You know what? I feel like Orange Cassidy should lose after this, but something telling me that if he did lose, this would be the match. And if he did lose, I would say Shibata. But I don't think he is going to lose, so I'm going to stick with Orange Cassidy.
You're going to stick with Orange Cassidy. All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, I can't go against Freshly Squeezed. Even if I think he is going to lose, I can't go against Freshly Squeezed. It is what it is. It's just not in my DNA nature, man. All right, man. Next up, man, we got our girl, Chris Statlander, who does not have a match for the pay-per-view, but did defend the championship against Valkyrie, Ty Valkyrie, in which she did beat her. Not a bad match. Definitely you had to pay that off from the pay-per-view because she couldn't beat Jade Cargill, and then Stat comes in, surprise, and boom, 1, 2, 3, bam, she's right. So obviously there's some feelings there. Not a bad match, man. I liked it. Your thoughts real quick before we get finished.
No. Again, like you, I like the match. Again, Chris Statlander beating another, formidable, credible opponent. Taya Valkyrie again put on a pretty good match. Hey, dude, hey, I'm not mad at it. She'll get her chance one more time, so whenever that may be. So now she can go ahead and have stories and develop other women. And Chris Statlander can keep doing her thing as the TBS champion.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. All right, man. So Eddie Kingston comes out. They run down the card or whatever for the pay-per-view, which we're going through. Kingston comes down, man, and he, basically lets it be known he ain't got no love lost for Claudio. I told you, I felt like when he came out that's where he was going. He was going for Claudio.
Right.
Eddie's trying to be a world heavyweight champion. Why not?
Come on.
I ain't mad at it. Go ahead, go get it. But they announced that the fifth person for their fight this Sunday, which we're going to predict on that next, is Tanahashi Ishii, I believe. Well, I know the Tanahashi Ishii will be the fifth member to team up with the Elite in Kingston to go up against the BCC and my boy Take a Shitter, aka Takasha, aka Take a Shitter. It was a beatdown. A lot happened. Ishii was about to get the stump by Bryan Danielson, and then that boy Okada showed up. No one wasn't sure if he was going to be there then, or if maybe he would show up Saturday or whatever, but he showed up. He was there. They tried to get him from behind, but Daniel Garcia caught that 1-2. Willer Yuta caught that 1-2 from Okada, and that was pretty much it for the show, man. They were just feeding, just building up on that for that tension. It's the go home show. So before we get to Okada and Bryan Danielson, let's get to this 5-man match that we got, 10-man match. I'm sorry that we got the Elite, Kingston, Ishii versus the Combat Club and Take a Shitter. Who you got, man? Who you feeling? Who you feeling?
Man, now this one tough. This one tough because I really want to go BCC on this one, and to be honest, I feel like the BCC should go over. That's my humble opinion. But damn, the Elite, Tony Khan might want to make things right with the Elite. Rumors are that backstage, Kenny Omega and Elite, they didn't show up to AEW Dynamite only because one Bill Phil was on the show. So and then we got talks of contracts coming up, and TK, what he gonna do? Is he gonna try to be a top dollar to keep his guys from going elsewhere? So as much as I want to say the BCC should win, I think with all the recent drama, man, I don't know. I think the Elite gonna end up picking this one up, man. So I'm gonna have to go with the Elite.
Damn. I wanna say the Elite. I want to say the Elite, but I can't. I gotta say the BCC. I think they're gonna pull something out the bag once again.
And you know what? I agree with you. I mean, look. This is the one pick where if I lose this, I'm not upset because honestly, I feel like the BCC should be the team to win.
Right. Yeah. No. I got you. I'm with you on that one. All right, man. Well, before we get to Bryan Danielson and Okada, let's get to one of these other matches. Apparently, Tony Storm is defending that championship against Willow Nightingale.
Yeah,
I'm not mad about that. I want to see my girl. You know what? I'm gonna do one of my foolish picks because I just want to see my girl win, and I'm gonna say Willow. I'm gonna say Willow. I'm just picking my girl, man, because I want my girl to show up and show out and show that she can be that boss bitch. Does Tony winning make sense? Obviously, it does. But I'm going with my wrestling heart instead of my mind, and I want Willow to win this. Who you got, bro?
King. Again, I wouldn't be upset if Willow won, but this time I must respectfully decline agreement with you. Only because, Willow just became the New Japan Strong Women's Champion.
Yeah, I know.
I don't see again, for me, I don't see the logic in Tony putting a brand new belt on Willow without her really having the chance to defend the belt she's gotten already. But if she did win, again, wouldn't be mad. I mean, Tony's done a hell of a job this second time around. So, but speaking of Tony, hey man, backing up the biscuits, yeah, I gotta go with Tony.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of biscuits. It's gonna be gonna be dancing a lot of biscuits in that ring, boy. All right, man.
What up, Leo?
Punk is apparently fighting I don't even know who this is. I didn't realize he was fighting at Forbidden Door. CM Punk Kajami was a KOJIMA. I'm not familiar with who dude is, so I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong. Kojima. I'm sorry, yeah, Kojima. Not even sure who he is. I probably know who he is, but just can't think of what he looked like. But apparently CM Punk is fighting him. Obviously, we don't see CM Punk losing this fight, not just coming back. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and just give us a push on this one and just put Punk down for both of us. It'll be a nice match, but I don't see Punk taking a loss here. Another match that was added was Billy Starks versus Athena. We get to see Athena on the pay-per-view, man. I haven't seen Athena in a while, man. So Athena, she's been champion for a minute. Could this be a loss? Could we see something happen to where it's the first round? Oh, it's the first round. See, that's why we need a correspondent, man. See, Lee, I knew I was missing something. It's the first round of the tournament. All right, well, Athena, Billy Starks, who you got, man? I want to see what this does.
I mean,
I haven't seen her in a while, and I want to see who this Billy Starks is.
I mean, well, I can tell you a little bit about, Billy. Yeah. Billy Starks, she's a beast. She's been doing her thing for a while. And now to see her, finally get a little bit of recognition, get to be on a pay-per-view of this magnitude against Athena. Now, I will say this again, Athena, she's had the belt for a little bit of a minute now. However, she is on a hot streak, man. Don't take it off of her yet. She done turned into like this brawling, bitch beating ass whooping machine, man. I gotta have my girl Athena. I gotta see her knock out a couple more folks before she lose the goal. So I gotta go with my girl Athena, man.
Yeah, I think Billy will probably, give us a good match. Just a good matchup. So, like I said, man, get her name out there, get that recognition. But Athena being that, hey man, she's hurt. She's brutal. She's brutal in the ring. Athena is brutal in the ring, and I like it. I like her roughness. But like you, man, I gotta go with Athena, man. This is, we ain't got too many changes in this, but I think this pay-per-view is kind of a bit predictable a little bit. But we understand why, so it's all good. But we still gonna play the game. It is what it is. We'll try to make it work. All right, man. Now, my guy.
Awesome.
We got 3 more matches. 2 of them are title matches. So I'm gonna go with this one: Sanada versus Jungle Boy for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Jungle Boy's my boy, but I think Sanada don't come out with the victory on this one.
I was just about to say the same thing again. And no disrespect, please, whoever's listening or will listen. I mean, no disrespect, because I'm a huge Jungle Boy Jack Perry fan. Put that on the record. But I will say this: this man has yet to win a singles AEW championship of any sort. Therefore, I don't see you going taking another company's title and winning that first. No. So yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. If Hook had accepted the challenge, I might have thought differently. And just on the simple fact, like, all right, I don't see Hook taking no loss, but I don't see Dude taking no loss either. How is this gonna end? Tony gonna give us a damn draw. That's probably what Tony would have did. He probably would have gave us a 30-minute or because it's a title match, so it would have. Nah, you can't waste 60 minutes trying to give us a draw. So maybe somebody would have came out and interfered or something. Considering Jungle Boy and Hook are kind of battling with others, so maybe that would have been the thing. But if it was Hook, I would feel a little different about it. But I do feel I do agree with you. Said spoilers. I know there's like 2 more matches that are gonna be added after tomorrow and Saturday. Well, if they get added, they may be pre-show. We'll see what happens with the main card. Whatever gets added to the main card, we'll just audible and we'll just make a prediction as it comes on. You know how this do. We got to get the majority out. We'll pick up the rest as they put it out there. All right, man. 2 of the marquee matches: Bryan Danielson versus Okada. Who you got, man? Because there ain't no title on the line. This is pride. This is all pride. So,
In the words of my third cousin, twice removed, once over, LA Knight. Yeah, let me talk to you. All right, I'm gonna say, I can't believe I'm doing this. Golly, Bryan Danielson, my guy, please don't kick my fucking head off.
Ooh, well, you picked him,
I
so
gotta
he
go
can
with
kick your head off. You picking him, so he ain't gonna kick your
no,
head off. But
no. I'm picking against him. I gotta go with the Rainmaker.
are you going with the Rainmaker?
I gotta go with the Rainmaker. I gotta go with the Rainmaker. Oh, I can't. Oh, my neck itching just saying.
Okada, you got a
Oh, I gotta go with the Rain. Bro, I almost hate. I want to cry that I have to go against Bryan Danielson.
Well, you cry because I'm gonna pick him because when he wins and I get the points, you can boo hoo. You don't worry about it. You can boo hoo.
Hey, look, I must protect the brand.
You will boo hoo because I am damn sure going with Bryan Danielson. All right, man. Well, look here, man. We got one more to go.
Okay. What we got?
IWGP United States Championship.
Yeah,
Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. I got Will Ospreay.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. Because I was thinking Kenny, but then I'm thinking about the whole Don Callis situation. Don Callis said that he's going to add more people to his family stable. To Kester, I feel like he's going to be involved some way, somehow. You know what? Don Callis did render his services out there in Canada. So, okay, you know what? Damn. Oh, yeah.
But Kenny, I hear Ospreay don't want to come to, like, he don't want to be here all like that. Like, he wants to be, like, he don't mind doing what he's doing, like, coming in every now and then. But I heard he don't really want to be here all like that. So I don't know. This is is Kenny making another trip over there? Because I don't know what they got set up. Like, that's the only thing. It's like, I don't know what they got set up for these.
You know what?
They got to have something set up for these.
I can see this. I can see this going to All In.
Not even for AEW, for New Japan, like for them, because they already had the first match over there for one of their pay-per-views, and they're coming over here.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what
all in. Okay.
Yeah, all in. Like I can see them splitting it down the middle, and like Leo said, you had that third match at All In.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, who you got, man? Who you got?
Hey man, I got that boy Willie from Philly. Yeah, Will Ospreay, and he ain't
Ospreay. All right, bet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the 10 matches that are announced for right now.
You know what I thought about? We got a pay-per-view with no Adam Cole. Well, no, Adam Cole. We do have Adam Cole. We got a pay-per-view with no Britt Baker, DMD, no pay-per-view with Jay Cargill. What?
I mean, it's not like Jay's been on a lot of the pay-per-views anyway. And neither has Britt, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, damn, really? Like,
I mean, well, I think Britt's been dealing with whatever she's been dealing with, but Jay just got done on her run, so she's taking some time away. And when she come back, I'm pretty sure when she comes back, she's coming back for that big belt. She ain't coming back for that TV. I mean, she may, like, I wouldn't mind a little something between her and Stat, because it was kind of like she had a match, and then Stat got the opportunity. She beat her. All right, but I kind of want to see Jay come back. All right, a little bit, not already gone through a war with someone else. Like, all right, let's have a more proper match. So I'm thinking maybe they'll come back and have that. But then again, if they don't, I'm cool with that, because then now I expect Jay to move up to that ladder. But you got to get that title off the Outcast. But then again, maybe you don't. Maybe Jay comes back and she's a face.
I think so. I mean, because you got to think about it. What, her 2 years in the business, she's been a heel.
She's been a heel the whole time.
And this is what I would say. Damn, what was the last pay-per-view? I'm trying to think of it. I'm losing my mind. Double or Nothing.
Yeah,
bro. When she came out, she was massively over with the crowd. Like, especially when she came out doing her little step with her sorors, bro. That crowd was going crazy for her. They were going hot. So it's like, I think every heel gets to that point, man, to where they're so good at being a heel You just accept it and you love them, and then they're forced to turn your face. It's like the New Day. You know, they first came out, they would go out talk trash about all. They claim same way. They'd come out talking trash about all the hometowns, but then it'd be so funny. It's like, bro, you know what? I'm actually looking forward to this, and then now the crowd loves you. So I think Jay coming back as a super face.
Yeah, a super face. Damn, a super face, not a little face, but a super face. All right, okay, I got you. All right, super face. Like, at least you didn't say nothing else. All right, man. Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, man, that's our prediction show. That's our AEW rundown for last night, but also our predictions for the pay-per-view Sunday live from the East Side Compound. Yeah, man. That, like I said, it looks like it's gonna be a pretty good damn card. I'm not gonna lie. Half of these matches have really been pushed heavily. So definitely a lot of expectation for them. So I'm sure they'll mix those up throughout the card or whatnot. A couple other matches, there's some last minutes, but they have some interest to them. So I'm looking to see at a pretty good card here, but also I'm looking at Tony to redeem himself because Double or Nothing did not have a great start. It took an hour, almost an hour and a half before the show really got good. Like before it was like all right, man, things are picking up, it's flowing the way it kind of need to flow. All right, so it took a minute. So, man, I'm definitely looking for Tony to make sure that we got a hot start. This Forbidden Door. Double or Nothing is one thing, but this is Forbidden Door. You got people from another promotion coming. Bro, we need a hot start. Hot start. And we need a hot finish. Everything else in the middle, you can kind of always blend that out, balance it off or whatever, make it flow better. But we need a hot start. We need a hot finish. And man, and enjoy the pay-per-view.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, look. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast, or AEW Forbidden Door 2023 match predictions. Now, the next time we come talk to y'all, it's going to be the Friday Night Block Party. The Friday Night Block Party, it sounds like a pot of neck bone. You know why? Because I will officially be retiring the 29-year-old piece of gold name as I will be embarking on year number 30, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if y'all know anything about the franchise, man, look, we're going to go hard in the paint like Waka Flocka Flame.
Dirty, boy. You're dirty.
Hey, look, expect a whole bunch of shenanigans. Yeah. A whole bunch of drinking. Yeah. And if you think 30 is something on Friday, wait till you see 30 on Sunday. When I lay smack it down on King 2 Code. Oh, hell yeah.
We'll see.
But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you once again for taking the time to join us. And until the Friday Night Black Party tomorrow, we will see you when we see you. Peace.